Oh, who is this? I cannot see. Miss Purple, welcome to the coldest season. This second part of the coldest season starts today, which is where the streams of water in the mountains are frozen. Once this passes, there is another third part, and after that, behold, it's the start of the spring. It's nice, sunny today, but very cold. It was -3 in the morning. Sometimes you can find parts of the ground still frozen that are left in the shadows of the trees. It's cold in Texas too, yeah. Yeah, not that long ago there was this great polar vortex that covered all Canada. And even Canadians were complaining because it was -30 Celsius without the wind chill. And lots of things got closed. Maybe it went all the way down to you. But maybe it's too far, who knows. Yes, it went. Oh my goodness. Yeah, here the winter was quiet, warm, the autumn was warm, dry, not much rain. And then, it just came suddenly. So maybe El Nino is leaving us for now. And we'll have normal weather. Well, that's hard to know, right? I hear the crunching. Yes, there's lots of leaves still on the ground. They don't rake them all in the park. I guess they just fly with the wind, but there is no leaves on these trees anymore. Now it's the time of pruning these dangerous trees, making them look fuzzier. And getting ready for the spring. Well, these bushes here, they are related to apricots and they are blooming. They're called winter sweet. See this? Beautiful perfumey smell, as if you bought like a perfume. It flies in the air. It's almost like you can mistake somebody for having a perfume. And here are the seed pods from it. I actually grew a tree out of this bonsai. I hope they survive. It's maybe second year for them. Spring, technically it's February the 3rd and 4th. I mean, from 3rd to 4th. But it's still cold. On the old Japanese calendar. Yeah, very beautiful. These are the first flowers. They start blooming around beginning of January. And I can smell even here. There's a nice smell of them. They have waxy texture, kind of look funny. It's a really nice smell to have. Yeah, perfume flowers. You take one and oops, two dropped, but you can put it in your nose. I always like smelling them. I don't know if you could make some extract out of it, maybe the fragrance would disappear. But when there's weak wind and you start smelling something in January, most likely it's this perfumey plant. I forgot the real name of it. It's winter sweet Chimonanthus preacox, I think. Nice smell. wonder if this is poisonous. You know, you could throw the cherry blossoms in your tea. Never seen anyone with this. Maybe it's dangerous. Yeah, yeah, you know, you could grow a bonsai, and not sure if they can they will bloom if it's so warm inside. But definitely they love 0 degrees Celsius, like close to freezing. And just when January comes, they start blooming. And I think if you had it in your house, it would be a wonderful smell. Just like, you know, big lilies or some big flower. But we'll see what happens. I'm trying to grow bonsai out of these things, and I have two. Now they lost all of their leaves, and I don't know if they will recover or not. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, it's held up. Yeah, you know, you could actually enjoy the warm sun and bring a blanket to the park. Find a place close to these plants, and where the, you know, situate yourself where the wind is coming from, and the plants in between, and you can really fall asleep and have an afternoon siesta. You know, no, they are not hard to grow at all. My seeds sprouted right away, and they started to grow really quickly. First year was kind of slow. Second year they grew a lot, and they never froze. So they are very hardy plants. I think easy. I don't know if they will ever turn into bonsai. I'm just experimenting. Yeah, some plants are hard, of course. I'm trying to grow Drosera capensis. You know, this is one of those plants, carnivorous plants. And the plant bloomed twice. And last time I collected the seeds, but the seeds are so tiny, so I couldn't even see them. And I thought there are no seeds in it. So I just collected whatever was left from the dead flowers. And then I put them in on the sphagnum moss, or peat moss, I think, and waited and waited. And when the winter was coming, I could see these tiny microscopic green spots coming out. And I wondered, what is this? Is this really the Droseras? I took a magnifying glass, and indeed, there were these leaves with that sticky substance, you know, to catch flies. Yeah, pansies, that's another flower that people love planting for the winter. They are somewhat frost resistant if it's not too much, and they grow pretty well. And also there's this kale, maybe, what do you call it? Ornamental kale. I think it's kale. It looks like a cabbage, but it's not cabbage. It's got different colored leaves. And that also is doing well in the winter. And I guess, you know, cabbage will grow as well. Cabbage is actually another vegetable that grows in the winter here. Radishes. But in the summer, it's too hot for them, so they will never grow. Sometimes, you know, I tried peppers, and the summer was so hot that peppers didn't grow. They got flowers, and the flowers fell off. And I think one tiny pepper bloomed when it got cool enough in the autumn, or late autumn actually. And I got that thing still on the plant, and I think it's not growing anymore. Yeah. But tomatoes did very well. The tomatoes are always growing well here, no matter how hot it is. They kind of slow down when it gets super hot. You never know. But I think it's too hot. Too hot. Summer was dry and didn't rain. Autumn was dry, didn't rain. Winter is drier usually, and it also. Oops, I press. What did I press? I wanted to focus on an airplane. Yeah, I can grow veggies. Oh, really? Yeah, you have to like till the soil, or buy it in the store and bring it over. And it's gotta be high quality soil. But you can just buy the soil separately and buy the pots, the deep pots for vegetables. If you have the right temperature and you wanna water them, I think you could succeed. Yeah, airplane. It flew away. Today is such a clear day. I wonder if Mount Fuji will be visible from that bridge over here. And fertilizer, yeah. Yeah. Oh, another winter fruit is strawberries. I have the strawberry plant that I split 2 years ago. I wonder how many strawberries will it have. Smelly flowers. Himonanthus preacox, or winter sweet. And they last for like a month, 2 months maybe. They cross over with plum blossoms, of course. Where is Mount Fuji? Oh, Mount Fuji is so white because it was raining a few days ago. But I probably cannot zoom in. Zoom is messed up somehow. I don't know what to do. What's wrong? Since yesterday, I cannot zoom in. And I don't know what's the cause. Well, Mount Fuji is here, the white spot. Oh, it looks like the best today. It's just a pixel. Come on. What's causing this? Cannot find the place on the screen to zoom. Oh, it did. But I didn't zoom all the way. Come on, a little bit more. Oh, Mount Fuji right there. Come on. I think this is as best as I can do it. Something is broken. It's gotta be frosty there. I actually went skiing there 3 weeks ago and it was very cold. At night, I mean. Well, I think this is the best view I can do. Now I cannot zoom out. have to walk zoomed in. Oh, considering there is no fuzzy stuff, so no strong winds right now on Mount Fuji. It's so clear. How can I cannot even auto zoom. This is not it. Oh, now I zoomed out, sorry. Oh well. So much for Mount Fuji. It's always looking glorious in the winter, covered with snow and ice. Maybe the lower portions are nice for hiking. 0 degrees Celsius is just perfect because probably it's below the snow line and you don't sweat so much. Yeah, beautiful. Hard to believe it's active volcano and it can erupt anytime. But yeah, so far there are no signs. Although the place of last eruption is a huge crater, unimaginably huge. Actually, there are 3 craters. One is huge, then there's another one below it, and another tiny one below it. It's hard to believe it all went kaboom. Yeah, 300 years ago was the last time. I was really miserable because it was erupting for 9 months, I think. So that must have caused a lot of disasters. You know, like farmers couldn't farm due to that accumulated ash, and the rivers get blocked. Maybe there was a famine, maybe not. Yeah. And it all flew all the way to Yokohama and Tokyo. You have to really be careful. If your house is made of wood and you have some ash flying or cinders, oh, scary. Oh, I smell the Simonanthus again, and it's right in front of us. Oh, wonderful smell. Ah, wind is carrying it right, so I'm walking into the wind. Oh, now we are in the corridor of of perfumey smell. Ah, smells great. And you know, this plant grows pretty well. I think they cut it at the bottom and then it shoots many different branches. And the more branches, the more flowers. Ooh, stuff is falling. A few buds have fallen. The more closed buds are different intensity of this perfumey smell. These ones are really intense. Like once they open. And these ones are already done. Yeah, it's nice to. Wouldn't this be nice to have this in the garden in the winter and you open a door and you can smell it inside your home? Yeah, I should say. I wish they would let you export plants and seeds. See, these are seed pods. There's lots of seeds inside, but you know that might spread some unforeseen disease and wipe something else. So sending live things is not that easy. Like on cards. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I sometimes, you know, these smells disappear. There's another plant that blooms in autumn, and the smell disappears so quickly. Like the flower opens, smell comes, and then really quickly disappears. And you see it. It's still nice and orange, and you wanna smell it. And oh, there's the bird. And you get nothing. So it's maybe some chemical reaction. Oh, this one is so pretty. Sometimes you can really find perfect ones. And you can take photo of them. Many people come and take photo of what is now currently in the park. And then they have an exhibition later in the park center. They print these photos, frame them. You can go there, appreciate ice flowers. This is what it's called. Oh, it smells great. Nice. And I think the park office has a picture of all the animals and plants that are currently growing. And you can always figure out their names and ask them what it is. Ah, what a nice smell. I should make perfumes out of this. Maybe there is one and I don't know about it. Yeah. Yeah, winter is kind of calm because the insects are sleeping. So no, you don't have to be terrorized by anything. Like those big hornets, snakes even. Everything is sleeping. I can't believe how many. Oh, nice flower. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for joining, and it was nice to see you again. Hope more people see my scopes on YouTube. Maybe you should try that. Yeah. So I guess today was a lucky day because we could see beautiful Mount Fuji. Usually it's very cloudy and Mount Fuji is far away. So the clarity isn't great, but winter is giving us the best chances, and today was the right time. Okay, take care. Bye for now. Scoping down.